Well, there's one bright spot in Doctor Who fandom right now, and that's the fact that all these lost episodes might finally actually get restored to some level, all because of a fan who's putting like his life savings into this, which is pretty cool. And so I want to talk about this in just a moment. If you're a big classic Doctor Who fan, this is really great news. And it's like, okay, well, maybe we can get all these episodes back so we can watch these instead of the new crap that Disney Plus is putting out that really doesn't have anything to do with Doctor Who. We've talked about that at length on the channel over the last few days. And if you're not aware, Doctor Who is a 60-plus year franchise that started with this man right here, William Hartnell, who I actually went through, and I started watching all of it in order last year, and I got through the entire Hartnell era, at least for the episodes that were not lost. And the second Doctor actually has the bulk of the lost episodes, which is really, really sad, which I would really like to see. And so this guy is maybe making it happen. So let's see what he's got going, and maybe there's a way we can all, I don't know, pitch in. We'll check into this in just a moment. Please hit the like and subscribe button as I talk about all things Doctor Who. I like having a positive video. Don't tune out because it's positive. I like positive stuff. I like classic culture, my friends. I hope you're here for this as well. We have a big movement that we're starting with this. I'd love for you to just join our Discord, join our community, get on my newsletter just so I never lose you. I love talking about this stuff, and I'm going to do more and more of this as I just want to talk about what I want to talk about. Is what it is. I also am a science fiction writer myself. So when I talk about classic science fiction, I do it from a writing perspective. That's why my reviews go very, very well of a lot of these episodes here. And I appreciate you guys for checking those out. I hope you will check out the books too. This Stars Entwined trilogy is classic science fiction at its finest. It's about a human spy who embeds himself on an alien starship. He has to bring information back home in the middle of a destructive war between the stars, my friends. And it is a 3-book trilogy. And you can grab this all right now on Amazon. It's available on ebook, print, and audio. And if you get the whole trilogy, it builds up so nicely. I designed it this way to be a full trilogy. Really closes out nicely. And this is wonderful science fiction that you will love as a Doctor Who fan. It's in the description below. Thank you guys so much for supporting us and supporting my science fiction work. It really means a lot to me. And thank you again. All right, so this is pretty cool. This came from the New York Post. An ailing Doctor Who fan spent a mini fortune to recreate 97 lost episodes using AI, so he'll be able to watch it all again before he dies. So he's a music producer. He's 71. He's got cancer, and he knows it's done. And so he sold his royalties to finance this, so he could fill in the gaps of these. He said it cost about $130,000 on this level. He says, I've been very close to death 4 times. He's battling nasal cancer and confined to a wheelchair since a stroke 11 years ago. Very sad. And he said, I thought I don't want to die not having seen them. So I made it my mission to see them before I die. I made a lot of sacrifices to do this. So, yes, he's got all these ailing health fans, which is rough. He's got 70,000 pounds of his own. And then other Doctor Who fans have chipped in 30,000 pounds through a donation campaign. And yes, pretty cool. He found designers to make these AI images out of production photos, notes, and actual audio from the stories. For every good one I found, he says, I found 20 scammers. Of course, really, really hard to find people to do this kind of work, especially in this kind of scope. It's a lot, right? Send 100 pounds first or I won't do it. Then I'll send you a clip. He said he got a lot out of that. 19 out of 20 times the clips were useless, laughable, countless trash. I got ripped off by 19 people. It cost me about 10,000 pounds in ripoffs. So that's about $13,000 right there. Wow. Since AI remakes aren't authorized by the BBC, he's only sharing these videos with a small group of friends and fellow diehards who also contributed to the effort. He says he's been hooked on the show since it debuted in '63. And I really hope there's a way to get a hold of this. If you guys are one of those friends, contact me here at the channel because I want to watch these. Please, please in the description below. I know there's a lot of Doctor Who fans who watch this. I do have an email you can find pretty easily or find us on Discord or X. I'm happy to talk to Doctor Who fans, especially if you have something like this because I'd love to watch all this. So copies of the lost stories have turned up over the years. So it's been pretty wild. There were a lot more lost stories. They found some in the Middle East, actually, of all places, where they actually got them there. They've gotten a lot of the audio recordings bounced off satellites, which is amazing. They have that kind of technology to be able to do that, and that way they've gotten the audio to be able to do this. The BBC has made a few animated versions of things recreating this, but they're of varying quality, and there's been not that much that they've done with it, and it's been, as they say right here, extremely low budget when they do this. They really aren't doing this type of thing. So, yes, this guy, of course, his outspoken nature has made him a polarizing figure among the rabid fandom of the show. Recent fiery takes back backlash, including railing it. I doubt there was much backlash on this because everybody I know who actually likes Doctor. Look at this fake news media trying to. This is a guy who's got cancer, dying, and this is what they do. A polarizing figure. This is probably written by AI by itself. Sparked backlash. Oh, this is totally written by AI. Oh my gosh! Wow. This I could tell you right now. This is has sparked backlash. This is a AI tell right here. If you don't know, in articles, polarizing figure. They try to make it negative and yet kind of watered down at the same time, so they don't like really make and then they always put woke agenda in quotes. So this article was written by AI for the New York Post. This is crazy. I can't believe I caught them in this. And so. Nobody is actually polarized about Doctor Who being woke. Everybody thinks it's woke and everybody hates it. I'm sorry. Everybody knows this right now. So this is pretty interesting. So his creations now have their own critics with an entire section of online fandom mocking their quality and their maker. I have not seen this whatsoever. We're gonna have to go investigate into this. So Doctor Who, take your beloved character like Tarzan, a timeless character that people have grown up with, squishing into a box. Levine, who is also openly gay, says of recent criticisms, it's something I feel quite strongly about. Wow, he's got a shield against this even, and they were brutal to him. So I've never seen this whole deal of people mocking this guy at all. I mean, they say this, but you notice they don't quote anything, right? This is just a fan just doing something because he wants to see Doctor Who again. And I think this is pretty cool, and I'm very glad that this is happening. I'm glad that he's got this here. And like I said, if you're watching this, Mr. Levine, please let me see these episodes. I'd love to see this as well. So we're never going to get old Doctor Who again. There's a couple ways that it's being done a little bit, and so this is a nice way to restore these old episodes so people can watch them again. I know a lot of people when I first started watching it, they told me, "Oh, it's very different. It's slow paced. You might not like it." I loved it. I enjoyed the Hartnell stuff. Even like the big giant ants and things like that. That were obviously people in costumes, like wearing ant paper mache. I kind of dig it. I think it's fun, and so I really enjoy that quarter. I don't need Disney Plus level production to enjoy a good story, and that's exactly what these were. It was very, very good stories. So I'm going to eventually continue along. It's a matter of time, and there's so many episodes to watch and actually just get through all of it. But for the Hartnell era, I found it very enjoyable to watch. I was glad to find it. I love that the Doctor's this very just fun old man and who's a little cantankerous, and I love that Ian, the first companion's like a real masculine guy who wants to protect his woman. It's nice stuff, and this is the type of stuff I wish they'd make shows like these days, but they're never going to. Now, there's also audio dramas out there. Some of the Big Finish stuff and BBC Audio stuff that they do that feature the old Doctors, not of course the Jodie Whittaker whatever stuff, but the ones that feature the old Doctors have been pretty good. I've enjoyed a lot of those as well. If you find a guy, his name's Will Hadcroft, Hadcroft, and he's written like 2 of them. And those have been very, very solid science fiction as well. I can recommend those if you have not seen those. And so there is some hope for classic science fiction, but the modern stuff, it's out. It's done. And that's it. All right, leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Thank you guys for being here, and I'm glad I got to I just wanted to do something nice. So have a nice video for once and talk about something fun and be happy. Hit the like and subscribe button. Check out my science fiction, The Stars and Twines, in the description below. Really appreciate you guys for being here, and we'll be back soon.